Hello friends, in this video we are going to see a scroll mouse event. So we are going to make a project in which when we scroll the mouse or scroll the page of a web page, it will change the color of the header or any element. So let's see. First of all, create a folder and name it scroll event. Now open Visual Studio Code. So here it is. Now we can create index.html, style.css, and our JavaScript file, which is script.js. Now let's give it a template. For that, we are going to use shift plus exclamation mark and hit tab. It will autocomplete that template. Now in head, we are going to add a style sheet. So link related style sheet and reference to style.css. And here in body we are going to add a script tag, so script source script.js. Now let's go live. It is an extension, you can install it from Visual Code Extension Center here and search for live server. Here it is, the first one I have already installed, so but you can install it. And let's close it. And here this is our index file, and here it is a style sheet, and here script. Let's check if our style and script is working. So right click and inspect here in console. So we can refresh it, and let's console.log check. So it's working. And here let's change the color of the background. So document.body and dot style. Why I am adding in style here? Oh, we can use body and background to be red, and it's working. I was adding a style in script in CSS file, that was wrong. So now our file is ready, and let's clear it. Now inside body we can use semantic element header tag, and inside header we can use semantic element nav tag. And here inside header inside nav we can make our div class logo, where we will add our logo, and image source logo.png which will be our image, and alt to be logo. So it's showing not found. Well, we can edit. Just I have it here, so I will cut and paste it in the folder, and now it's added. Now inside nav we are going to create unlisted item, so ul, and inside li, and then our link, which is here. So first one going to be home, and here home. Now we can Control C and Control V. Home, about, and section, go to section, and then project, project. Okay. So here this is our link, and now let's add some CSS. So first of all, I'm going to use header, which is semantic element, and background color to be coral, and height to be 80 pixels, width to be 100%. Now this is our header. As you can see here, some space, and here two, here two. This is cause HTML is a box element, and inside HTML there is already provided some margins and paddings. So we are going to fix it. For that we are going to use global, and a star is used for global, and inside that we are going to use margin 0, and you can see the spaces are removed. But we are also going to give padding 0 for some element use padding as well, and box sizing, which is a default content box, and we are going to use border box, and that will remove some padding and margins from the borders. Now after header we can reduce the size of the logo. So logo, well, here inside logo I can give a class logo, and here I can use logo to be height 60 pixels and width to be 60 pixels as well. So there you can see. Now to make this in one line, we can use display flex. So ul display flex, and as you can see it's all in one line, and we can remove the underline. For that, text decoration to be none. Well, I think I have to add it in a, yeah, a link, as it has a href tag. That's why we are using a link. And now we can remove that circle. So list style to be none, and our circle is removed. Now what we can do is we can move this to here and make this available here. So for that, first we are going to give a width to that logo class. So here wait, there is already 60 pixels, so inside here, and we can make another div tag. So div class nav links. Okay, now we can use this and here I'm going to give it a width of 60%. uh, and then let's come to nav tag and let's give it width of 100% and display flex. Why nav 100%? Because inside nav, as we can see, our logo and nav links both are there. That's why we are giving it 100%. Let's save it and see. So these both are at one line. That's good. And what we can do is justify content a space around, and it's moved a little bit, and we can use align items to be center, and it came to center. We can also give here display flex, and it moves a center too. Now inside UL we can give justify content a space around, and our link is almost ready. What we can do now is uh, we can use a space between as well. So let's check it out, a space between, and it looks fine now. I think here this is in class logo. Well, both has class logo. That's not looks good. I think I have to change this name to logos and dot logos to be width of 40%, and as you can see here this moved a little too, and here too. So here we can use around, and now this looks good, but in logos we can do like um, margin left to be 20 pixels, I think, or maybe 15 pixels. Okay, that's fine, I think. Good to go. And here we have this purple color, and I don't want like that. So what we can do now is we can give a class a color to UL here. So which color will be fine? I think black. So color to be 000 for black, and we can give a link uh, a visited uh, a hover, and a active to be the color of inherit, and it's all black now. So that's fine. And now we can add some text here. So we are going to add some text right after header. So we are going to make a section here, or we can use article. Both are semantic tag. So here we are going to use article. And for demo text we can use lo and tab, lo and tab, lo and tab, lo and tab, and we can just here control C, control V. So these are the texts. And now after that text I want to make a container. So div class container and div class content and name it content1. Control C, Control C, Control C, 2 and 3. So here we have 3 content and 1 container. So inside style we can come and here give it a color, so background color, just for testing purpose. So aqua we can give, and height to be 450, let's see, 450 pixels, and width to be 100%. That's fine. Okay, so here this is our container, and inside container we have content. So content1, and then content1, content2, and then content3. So we can use 3 now, and then let's give it a width of 33.33%, and it will divide it equally. We can use here display block, and here we can use float on the left side, and we can give some different color, but before that let's make a height and size of this. So height to be let's say 350 pixels, and width is already defined right there, and let's give it color. So content1, background color to be red, dot content2, background color to be yellow, and then content3, background color to be red, yellow and green. Now let's save it. Now as you can see, our red, yellow, green container is ready, and it's also, as you can see, responsive. Now after that we can add a scroll function, but before that we are going to use this scroll trigger right here. When we will click project and set this all in an ID, so like div class, not div ID, and what was the name, let's see, here it's project. So copy the project and paste it here, and then here move the all inside this div. So this is the main div, and that container is here. Now save it. Now when I will click on this project, as you can see, it's moving here. Let me increase the size. So for that I am going to here in article, so let's article and font size, to be 30 pixels, and now you can see, now when I will click on project, it is scrolling right here. Now I want this to be fixed to the header here, so it will not fade out. So for that we are going to use here position to be fixed, and it will be fixed. Now you can see it's working, but some of our text is uh, get behind that thing. As let me show you. So here when I will click on header, and as you can see those text are right behind that, so we don't want it. For that I am going to use inside article margin top to be 100 pixel, 100 pixel, not 80 pixel, as our header size is 80 pixels, so 80 pixel. Now it's moved as well, so here we have position fixed, so top is equal to 0. Now it's working fine, and when we click on project it's working too. And now we can use here we can apply, as you can see it's going very fast, we don't want it, so the scroll behavior to be smooth, and now you can see it is scrolling smoothly. And now let's come to our JavaScript section, and now we want to change the color of this and this as well when we scroll our mouse. So for that uh, we are going to uh, use window, as this is our window. So window dot scroll, uh, window dot add event listener, and on a scroll function we want to apply a function. Now which function we want to apply? For that we are going to define header, which is this, and then one is header and one is these links, so nav links. So for that const header is equal to document dot query selector header, as this is our header, and here we define it query selector header, and we are assigning this to header this, and then const nav links. But as you can see we have assigned the color here in the UL section, so const links is equal to document dot query selector UL. Now let's first see if it's working. So what I can do is move it out. Now links dot color, links dot style dot color to be blue. As you can see it's working, now it's blue. If I will turn it red, so it's red now. So now let's move it back, and all we can do is let's if statement, but before that let's mm, define one more thing, so which is const scroll is equal to window dot scroll scroll y. Now if scroll is smaller than 200 scroll view, so we are going to assign header. It means what we want as default. So let's see what is our default. This is not our default. Let's save it first. So what is our default? It's black and this coral. So header dot style dot background color is coral and links dot style dot color is black. Now agar if a scroll is bigger than 200, then what we want, like after moving here somewhere, so we want our coral color to be red or maybe crimson. Wait, crimson, and the link style to be white. So let's check this out, and it's working as you can see. Now when I go back, when I come back, go back, and all else what we can do is make a function, name it coral, and move these inside coral, and function crimson, and move these here. Now we can call these functions, so coral here and crimson here. Now it's working same. So that's how you do it. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.